high is actually living different lives. And I'm just grateful that I got the opportunity to play really different characters. Till now, I hope I continue to do the same. Like, I was in a relationship, I was in a really long relationship, but we recently broke up, but that's fine. Like, right now, I'm really enjoying my life, and I feel that it's really important for you to fill yourself up and then offer it to somebody. Vidya ma'am, even Kangana or Alia, when I watch their films, I'm like, wow, I want to do that. And I hope one day I'm able to offer the same to the audience. Hi guys, this is Radhika Madan and you're watching me on ETimes.
Hi, this is Samina Sheikh, and with me today I have Radhika Madan, who has impressed us with Angrezi Medium and of course a lot of other films. But currently she's working on the OTT platform and she's famously known as Didi. Welcoming her on ETimes. Hi Radhika, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So Radhika, tell me, how was it playing such a tough role for you, playing Didi on screen?
It was empowering, like really, really empowering. I'm just grateful that I got to experience that kind of power. Of course, it was tough. I had to learn a different dialect, the body language, do a lot of prep. Though, it was just a scene or two. But the prep that went into it was insane. Like, it was as if I prepped in the same manner how I would prep for a film. And it was really, really exciting.
The overall journey must be quite exciting for you. But Radhika, since you have worked in a lot of films and different characters you have portrayed, how difficult and how interesting at the same time it has been for you?
In terms of what?
In terms of depicting different roles, on big screen, on small screens also for that matter.
My high is actually living different lives. And I'm just grateful that I got the opportunity to play really different characters. Till now, I hope I continue to do the same because as a person, I just get bored living one life. I think that's the sole reason that I became an actor, because I just didn't want to live Radhika's life for 24/7. And so it has been really satisfying and exciting and very, very challenging. So I hope I keep offering the audience a different shade of me.
But Radhika, what interested you to become a part of the entertainment world? Of course, you shared about your struggles in the past also. What actually kept you inspiring that you have to be a part of this industry?
To be very honest, just like how I said, I don't want to live just one life. I want to live different lives. I want to experience their journey, and that is it. I just want to live different characters. That is the sole reason that I would want to continue doing what I do, and it just makes me wake up every morning with a lot of gratitude, and I just look forward to the day.
When you entered Bollywood, you also revealed that you had given auditions for Karan Johar's film, and of course, that didn't work out for you. But do you right now somewhere you feel that okay, it didn't work out, but right now what you are doing is much better than actually getting an SOTI, SOTI for you?
But to be very honest, I don't. This is the question that I don't want to answer. If we can, just skip that and maybe.
Yes, but of course, this question does come up that you did say that, and then right now what you have done already, that is completely different, and people already know you. So of course, I do like to as a journalist, I would like to just know that what do you have to say right now, since you have already made a benchmark out there.
So the thing is that I have said this before. The reason I didn't get student was because I gave the worst audition of my life. Like nobody would have liked that audition. I'm damn sure. I knew it in my core. That was the worst audition of my life. And I take that responsibility कि भाई मेरी वजह से कुछ नहीं हुआ. It's not कि oh I want to blame the other person or anything like, no, nothing of that sorts. But yes, that audition made me realize something, that I just made a promise to myself while walking out of that office that I will never freak myself out over any project now. I just want to enjoy those 2 minutes like how I just want to be as honest as possible, have as much fun as possible. And in those 2 minutes, I will live that character, even if I don't get the project. And after 2 weeks, I got the audition of Pataka. And I knew that Vishal sir was making it, but I kept telling myself that just live that life for 2 minutes. And that has been my mantra for, every audition. It has worked really well for me for Pataka or even Angrezi. And even the auditions that I give right now, I just want to enjoy in those 2 minutes. So that setback was really, really important for me to realize this thing.
When you talk about yourself that, like setback hua tha because of that, of course, like, you felt like that. But even the late Sureka Sikri, she gave an audition for Badai Ho. So somewhere, do you feel that, it's not like, for a newcomer or like, someone who's a veteran, even they have to give auditions, for their role. Does that make you feel that, maybe there is something where, there is like, you have to give auditions, and if you fail, you fail. That doesn't mean that, it's an end of your career. Do you feel that way right now after like working in so many films and all?
Definitely. I love giving auditions. Like, I don't have any ego. I'm really besharam in that way. Like, you can tell me कि अरे बिना किसी झिझक के कि एक टेस्ट कर लेते हैं, I'll be happy to do it. It's not at all like कि अरे अब मैंने इतनी कर लिया तो आपको पता है ना कि मैं क्या क्या कर सकती हूँ, तो just take me. No, not at all. Like, no ego when it comes to auditions at all. I love the process of it.
Radhika, you also said recently that you were being asked to do surgery to look pretty on screen. But did you deny such, things like when you were actually asked to do surgeries for, looking good on screen?
See, look, I realized at a very young age that people would want to feed their own insecurities to you. It's up to you how you see the world and how you see yourself. That's really important. And insecurity आप दूसरों में इसलिए भी डालते हो क्योंकि आपको एक नॉच ऊपर रहना होता है उनसे, like, oh, I am in a position to tell you that you're not pretty. But not really. Like, I am in a position to tell myself if I'm pretty or not. I don't seek any external validation. So I was like, my work will speak for myself, and that is it. I consider myself really, really pretty, and that is what matters. It doesn't matter what shape or size I am in, and how my nose looks or how my jaw looks or whatever. So I realized where they are coming from. I realized, I'm a firm believer of this thing that you are what you see in people. I just kept telling myself that, and I was like, this is not true. So I move on.
Of course, you played the role of a Cupid in Save the Date. How was that, because right now playing a Cupid and also, on screen, a lot of friends, off screen also, when people meet their friends and all, they actually play the role of a Cupid, and, some like try to like, bantai and all these kind of things. So how was it, for you to play, Cupid on screen?
It's really embarrassing for me to admit that, but I do play a role of Cupid in my friend's life. Okay. And it's really irritating. I know that. I know for a fact if somebody will do that to me, I will also get irritated, but guilty. So I really connected with Avni's character when it came to that. I'm like really similar to how Avni is. And so, but it's fun. I don't know. I still live in that dreamy world where I feel that, oh, love will heal everything and everybody should be in love and they should just celebrate it like how. So that I think I need to just tone down my filminess and my dreaminess when it comes to playing a role of a Cupid, because it doesn't always work out.
When you talk about, playing the role of a Cupid, actually, and when you say that, love is everything and love heals everything, are you yourself in love with someone?
Not right now, but I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with everything that I'm doing right now.
This is a problem with singles actually, whenever someone questions them, that, are you dating someone or are you in love with someone? No, we are in love with life.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Yeah.
I was in a relationship. I was in a really long relationship, but we recently broke up. But that's fine. Like right now, I'm really enjoying my life, and I feel that it's really important for you to fill yourself up and then offer it to somebody else rather than just taking from each other. So if my cup is full and the other person's cup is full, only then we can be in a relationship.
What, according to you, Radhika, do you somewhere feel that, this is something which should work in a relationship?
I need to be okay with who I am. I need to be happy with my own self. Only then I will be able to offer something to the other person, and I will be able to share my own happiness with the other person. It's not the other way around. It's not like, oh, I'll meet a person and that person will complete me. No, you need to be complete in yourself, and the other person also needs to be complete in themselves, and then only then it'll be a healthy relationship, and you'll just share that overflowing of love and happiness.
Radhika, are you open to dating an actor? Because it also has its own drawback, because paparazzi capture you. Of course, there are reports of, media covering news about you. So are you open to like dating an actor in your life?
Of course, like everybody, at the end of the day, they're people, right? No matter what profession you're in. I'm also an actor. So I wouldn't want to demean any other actor saying that, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship with an actor because I am an actor myself. So I just, at the end of the day, I look at the person and not the profession attached to that person.
Who inspires you the most in Bollywood? Someone's acting or someone's, caliber, which inspires you the most in Bollywood?
A lot of people, yeah, a lot of people. Vidya ma'am, even Kangana or Alia, they've paved the path for all of us, or all the young actresses, and they're really, really inspiring. And when I watch their films, I'm like, wow, I want to do that, and I hope one day I'm able to offer the same to the audience. So a lot of people, yeah.
What do you have to say about the victory of, the girls right now at the Olympic, reaching the semifinals stage, the hockey girls? And of course, Shah Rukh Khan.
So proud. My heart is full. I'm like chati chodi, and I'm just rooting for them. And it just feels amazing, and I feel so proud.
And also, you have been a huge fan of Shah Rukh Khan, and of course, he's trending right now because they say that the real life Kabir Khan is coming to real life because, of course, the coach made them win and all. So what do you have to say on that?
I think we need to give the credit to the coach rather than just making it about somebody else. It's just a reference. I understand that, but we just need to celebrate the real person as well. So yeah, that is it. That is all I want to say.
I think when your films don't do well at the box office or like even on OTT shows, and if you face criticism, how do you deal with that?
See, my win is in the process. My high is in the process. If I've played a character with utmost honesty and given my 200%, my job is done. After that, whatever happens, it's okay. I don't really get attached to the result of it. For me, it's the journey and not the destination. So if people like it, cherry on the cake. If they don't like it, up to them. That's fine. Everybody, they have their freedom of speech, and I was okay with it because that's the reason I just wanted to live that character, and I lived it, and that is where my win is.
But don't you somewhere feel that maybe those feedback can help you for your next project? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Definitely. Like, I don't get defensive at all. I love to read the reviews. It makes me see it from a different perspective that, oh, ऐसे भी movie इस perspective से भी देखी जा सकती थी. So I'm really hungry for stuff that makes me grow. So if I read a review जहाँ पर मुझे लगता है कि एक दूसरे lens से देखा जा रहा है, I love it, and I ask myself how true it is, and then I just go ahead with it, if I want to imply it or not.
Radhika, during this lockdown, what changes have you brought in yourself? Like, what changes have you noticed in yourself, and what changes you have brought in your own self?
just living, just not making my life just about work, just keeping my life balanced. It has given a reality check to, I think, all of us, being grateful for little things like, having food on my plate or having roof over my head, just being with my family, being with my loved ones, just hoping that everybody is healthy and safe. So you see, earlier what used to happen was I used to see life from one lens, that I just want to be successful in my work and I don't care about people around me and all of that. It has shifted 360 degrees, and it's like, okay, now my family is really important. I need to give time to that, and work is a part of my life, not my life. And just being grateful for little things. That is it.
And also, of course, during this lockdown, films are not releasing on theaters. But finally, an Akshay Kumar film is releasing. In Bell Bottom is releasing on theaters. Last year it was Radhe, and this year it's like an Akshay Kumar. So, what do you have to say? Like, slowly, do you think that things will come back on theaters and all? And are you like kind of bored watching films on OTT and web series? What do you have to say about that change?
See, watching a film in a theater is it's an experience. And of course I miss that. But I wouldn't want to go to the theaters at the cost of everybody's safety. So I hope everything is safe, and theaters, they open up soon, and the situation is more in control. And that is it. I can just right now hope that the vaccines, they work out well, and everybody is safe, and then we go to the theaters and enjoy it without thinking कि अरे मेरा mask का क्या हाल है, या मेरे side वाला खांसी कर रहा है, all of that. So just going to the theaters with a free mind.
And what are your upcoming projects you're working on, Radhika, right now?
So the next project that I can talk about is Shiddat. It's from the makers of Angrezi Medium, and I just finished the shoot. I just wrapped the film. I'm really excited to share it with the audience. I hope they get to see a different shade of me and they like it. And that is it. There are other projects in the pipeline which I can't talk about, but I hope the announcements come out really soon.
Thank you so much, Radhika, for your time, and all the best for your upcoming projects.
Thank you so much.